here I am, just about to go over to Belmont Road, up to the barn, and P9. I say welcome back, Brighton. There we are. I'm not going to couple for a while, but I've just been pulled over by a police officer. Very nice one, though. It's been a crash. So we've got to go the long way down. Wasn't a bike, was it?
Sorry?
Wasn't a bike, was it? Thanks, love. No bike, 3 cars. Made it. Oh, well, welcome back. Here we are, dogging. Forgot to put my mic on. Just realised after stopping twice, put the air conditioner on. I'm going to the barn. I think I am anyway. Oh, and that couple tried to tell me. You won't see them, but they're outside the black bull. They were waving at me when I came over, so I know something was up. When I got just past the little reservoir that you can't see at the moment because of all the growth. Never seen that before. All the plants that have grown up. Anyway, unfortunately, 3-car pile up. So I turned round, I've come up there, I stopped, there's been some fly tipping, so I thought, start me vlog at the fly tipping, so I did. I might put a bit of it on. No sound though. But it might be a little bit, because through the mic. Yeah, because I was off the bike, it was running, so won't be very good, but new fence, stoppers going over the top. So I've left my phone at home. So the wife will know the bin, she'll have found it on her breaking news app, she has. So she'll be trying to phone me, because she's at Rounders. That's where I was supposed to be, but I've been meaning to get out and not had a chance. I have had loads of chances, but you know how you are. I just couldn't be bothered. Too hot, too wet, too lazy, mainly lazy. Yeah. Nothing's not right yet. Got my buffs caught up. Don't know why I've got a buff on. Well, there's that reservoir there, loads of water in it. Bolton. So I'm having to go the long way around now to the barn. It's a nice ride this, I don't do it very often, so it makes a change. I don't like this part of the road because it's got loads and loads of well, it's all speeds, average speeds cameras, but part of it's 50 and part of it's 40. A nice nod. Did you see the nod I got then? 50. Oh, it's so nice to be out on the bike, I tell you. Now we're going right here. Follow the cyclist. I bet that poor sod's had to come all the way back. is where username Kate came a cropper on a bike. One of these bends here. When she first started off. Before she was mega famous. I think it was this one. So we'll get a bit of respect. Ooh. Look at the views. Look at the views, eh? Look at that. Hey, Foxley. See the sea from here, see Liverpool, Torquay, Exeter. Anywhere you want. Speed triple. Ice cream shop, very popular this. Sunday you can't move for cars parked along here. Shut at the moment, so I can't have one. So there'll be no photos. I could have screenshots I'll have to do. Oh man, thingy's beeping its head off. I should have known. I should have known when I put my helmet on and I turned my comms on, it didn't go, hello, well, how are you? You are connected. None of that. Anyway, I've been watching quite a bit of YouTube. Not bikes, or well, a bit bikes. Got a bit addicted to Tweed's Garage. I suppose some of you know about it, but I didn't know. And I like videos, you know, vloggers like that. Doghouse Customs, you know. He's off around Europe at the moment. And you know, there are people that do things that I have no idea. You know, I've got the idea. I know what they're doing. And but I've just not got the ability or what you need in the lathes. Lathes are massive. I love a lathe. I love a house for a big lathe, a milling machine, and you know, name it. I used to love that metal work at school. Couldn't get me off the bloody lathe. Made a poker. That was great. But it wasn't my mate, it was to using the lathe and making the nut into a little round handle thing. I liked it. Made a thing for making bricks, ornate bricks for going on top of walls. Made it, worked, never used it. Rusted away in my shed many years ago. But no, that's not mine. So Mr. Tweed, Tweed's Garage it's called, Mr. Tweed. Tweed's Garage. And ooh. Yeah. That's Manchester there, if you can see anything of it, like a little grey straight line in your on telly, or and if you only got it on your video, there's no way you'll see it. Yeah, Tweed's Garage. Oh, and it's same today. I enjoyed that Stunning Barnes. Bridgestone 125. A rarity, never see them. And I was in, we just moved house. We come from Moston in Manchester and we gone to Cheshire. Yep. Dead posh we were. Cheshire. Well, Hyde. Cheshire. It still is in Cheshire, so it is Cheshire, but it's well, not, you know, it's not far from Natter, where the Moore's murders took place. And well, you know who came from bloody Hyde, don't you? That bloody doctor, my doctor. Good job I want an old lady, hadn't I? But I don't think any of us ever went to him, because I just know it was our doctors, because my mum said that's our doctors there now. You know what to do? I was, what, the time? 17? Anyway, because my bike had been pinched, I was bikeless. The beeping's doing me head in. I hope it's not coming out on the video. Oh, it's hard to see where you're going with that sun, it's right in my eyes. Sorry about that, for you lot. Yeah, there used to be I think it's Market Street, it's the main street in Hyde anyway. I've not lived there for many years now. But there was two cafes actually. There was the Round Table and Mishi's. Round Table on the right as you're going up, Mishi's on the left. Cracking cafe. You know, few boxes. Frothy coffee. Typical 60s coffee bar, you know, Formica everywhere. Frothy coffee. I'm still addicted to the bloody stuff. I don't like coffee, but frothy if there's a frothy coffee machine, I'll have it. And they sort of do it in a way, but it's not, just nowhere near the same. So I used to go in there of a night time, you know, when I got home from work. I was between girlfriends. Well, I had a couple, but not, you know, proper girlfriends. Anyway, all the bikes used to come over night time, and I used to go and sit there and feel sorry for myself and chat to a couple of people and have a chat, just like you do in a, you know, a cafe. Anyway, you know, there was everything there, from BSA's, Bonneville's, quite a few Tritons, 5TAs, A10s, A7s. Don't remember seeing them actually there, but they were all there, and they all come at different times. And it was it wasn't a mega biker place, but they were coming and going all the time. But across the road was mega mod land, that's for sure. But not so many scooters, but full of mods. But that's not about the story. The mods, I could tell a story about that, but won't do. Yeah, one night this lad come. Nice lad, smart, you know. Not for, you know, for us rockers, what we call us greasers back in the day, really. It was the time of the original jeans, where the idea is you never wash your jeans, because once you got oil on them and all that, they were waterproofed. But you just didn't wash your jeans, so you scruffy little shits. But my bike had gone, and I was waiting for the payout, which was taken for it. Oh dear, I swallowed a fly, I think. Where's that come from? Anyway, he pulls up on a Bridgestone 125. So backs up and then goes out a cup of tea, and they all start, why have you bought that chap crap? What have you bought that for? So I'm a new lad, so obviously I've been going loads of times, trying to put my sun visor down, and this thing hasn't got one. And I left my sunglasses at home and my phone on the sideboard. Anyway, so they took the piss out of him, so he turns around and he's drinking his coffee, and he says, well, come on then. And we had a little route, well, it was up to Attersley, down the back road and back down, not far, a couple of miles or so. So he says, come on, I'll have you a race. He says, and if you win, I'll buy you all coffees. But if I win, you don't take the piss out of me. No, I'm taking this bit, I can't remember exactly what he did say, it's too long ago, but it was on them lines. So pretend I've got to stop, mate, thank you. Old drivers, they aren't they good? Yeah, so he said, anyway, there's one lad there. It was a Thunderbird he had. It was fantastic. Said Charlie, like said Charlie, right? But a bit newer. I think it was about a 60 or a 62-ish. And anyway, he said, so they get off. They're up both on the pavement. So he starts it up. I can't remember if it was lets it start or not. I think it was actually. So he's waiting for him to come up, and well, the Thunderbird wouldn't start, would it? Anyway, finally got going, and he let him go. He just let him go down the road, boom, right down the hill to the traffic lights, and then he set off. This lad. Then the next thing we know, what's it? 10-15 minutes later, come flying back, and he flew down the road, and we're all stood outside waiting to see him come back first, like, you know, all saying, oh yeah, you know, you've me myself as well, he's got not a dog in hell's chance, 175 against the Ponnable. He come back well first, and the lad on the Thunderbird, I've never seen anybody as pissed off in my life. But everybody patted him on the back, and from then on, every time he used to come up on this little bridgestone, people used to talk to him like he was a human being and ask him all about it. And I tell you what, after that, Japanese bikes started coming along. Talking that much was right up his ass, wasn't I? So that's why I picked it bike at the night, really. There's loads of bikes. Sometimes I like to have a look, and when it makes it watching the bike meet, to pick up the bike what you would think. And the one I know it is, it's the one I understand and looked at the longest. I go in a zombie mode. I look at a bike and I say, and memories come back about them. So that's the best way you can say, you know, happy. Velocets, I can't get away from them when I say Velocet. What the bloody hell? I wonder what he was. Caution, entrance site. It's Pie and Pea night, I think. Pie and Peas at the barn. Where that goes. Yeah, so that's why I picked it for best bike of the night. Memories. And really good memories, that. You know, because we had some great times in that cafe. And it was like a 5 minutes walk from our house. Well, our flat. My mum had got a flat in Parted above the bloody market, so it was far from posh. But it was like the poshest house I'd ever lived in. We'd had a 2 up and 2 down terrace, and then we got a corner shop, which was literally a 2 up and 1 down, because the shop was filled a bit. No, this when you get a 3-bedroomed, centrally heated, flat, massive thing, you think you'd have the posh. Yeah. And then my second one that I've done in Barnes was the Honda XBR 500, lovely bike. I was in work with my motorcycle news. I was noted for it. Why are you reading that when you've not got a bike? Idiots. So anyway, my mate Sumo come up to me and he says, "What are you looking at that for?" So I said to him, "Oh, great." I said, "When I get a bike, time to get a bike," I said, this could be it. Single cylinder, 500cc. Cracking. He says, "You know what XBR stands for?" I said, "No, I've not got a clue." Doesn't say anyway, I couldn't find it. Oh, I don't believe this. And what have I come up here for? I didn't want to come up here. I'm the worst vlogger in the world. That was a bit tight. Did it all, didn't it? Little cat. Yeah, so I'm going to go on a bit this video, isn't it? So I looked at him and says, "Good on, Sumo." And Sumo's still about, and I think he's riding. What's he riding at the moment? If it's not a Rocket 3, I've always got an Harley now, a massive big Harley. and he's dead little. He's little and fat, just like me. And the bikes he rides, so I've got no excuse saying, oh, it's too high. So, because I like the Thunderbird 1600, I've not the 1400, the big one, that Thunderbird. That was, anybody could sit on that and ride it because it's so low, belting bike. But he's what's that Suzuki he had? It was a Suzuki Intruder, but it was the biggest one they did. And it had a massive big tank on it. And when I sat on it, I thought I was just going to fall off it because my feet just went. It wasn't high, but my feet nothing was touching the floor. And the bike showing Ram's bottom. I thought, oh, this is going to go when I touch the floor, but it didn't. You know, panic a bit, don't you? But anyway, so he says, XBR. I know everybody that's watching this will probably know anyway. So I said, what is it then? Go on, tell us. It's an extremely boring ride. I said, you'd put everybody off anything you want. He said, yeah. Because he had an XJ1200 then, cracker. In fact, I think he has still got it because it's the one bike he's kept. Ah, black guard coming down. Can't see him letting us through yet. Oh, back going down. Ooh. Yeah. So that way, and then there was that Bantam one there. That was lovely. Just smells and all, I can't think what it was now. So yeah, enjoyed Stunning Barns tonight. This morning I should say. Foxy, off looking at reservoirs that are empty. So I feel sorry for Yorkshire, but us Lancashire, we get all our water from the Lake District. That's why we can see in the dark so much, because all the algae up there. Seeing as the road's shut. Ooh. They filled some of the potholes in and I've gone and done it again. Oh, well, turn around there, can't I? They're coming down that way now. Look, the people have been doing donuts here. Hang on, I haven't done it, have I? Oh. Might have edit that out. Foolish St James. I'm only going to give myself a bit of cramp, haven't I? So you think there'd be a policeman here, wouldn't you now? This is where all the off-roaders come. Can't see any bikes there. So I can see that building at the top, that's the pigeon loft at. What a nice place. Anyway, I might finish here, yeah. Or I might take. Alright. And then I'll get back off home. Oh. So over a bloody sharp bit of granite there, I think it was. Oh, looks like the P&P vans there. Do you know what I thought? That love. No, he's not here, is he? No PM Pie van. Just a mobile home being cleaned by its owner. Anyway, let's pull up here. Let's put it on its side stand. Let's turn the engine off. That's like, there's that bloody seat. I might go with that. And there we are, part of the barn you probably haven't seen not for a while. Top car park. So it's probably not even Tuesday nights or something like that be by. Anyway, shit, it's going to get myself a drink out of my bag. My bag's in the garage. Right, so definitely finish it here. Thanks for listening to me waffle if you're still with me. Be a long one. I'll see you back on the next one. I'll be out playing with the lads next week. Can't wait. See you now. Bye for now. Let's go from the best side. Oh, going back into the sort only for a short while. Anyway, there's a little CL500. Just paid £320 for the car. 2 front tyres. 15,000 miles the last. I don't know what the best it gets up to. Bye for now.